Hi, my name is Daniel. I'm one of the scuba divers here at scuba.com, also a professional photographer, and I'm going to be showing you a little bit about editing your photos using Photoshop Elements. This is version 5. It'd be similar for other versions and also similar for other programs. So let's get started here. So after we launch Photoshop Elements, what we want to choose is quickly fix photos. In the future, I'll show you maybe some more advanced options, but this will get us started. So we'll go ahead and select that, and Photoshop Elements is now launching. And go ahead and open up one of your photos. This can be just taken straight from your camera, a JPEG photo or whatever you have. Alright, so I've got my photo here. This is my shot from my last trip to Indonesia. And I'm noticing here that the first thing I see is that it's kind of dark. That often happens since when you're underwater, there's less light. So on the right hand side here, we're going to be using these adjustments, and the first one we're going to look at here is the Smart Fix. We're going to adjust the amount to the right here, and that will bring out the overall brightness of the picture. So you can see, we can see a lot more of the underwater scene now. That looks a lot better. So that's the first thing you want to look at. But the shadows around the edges here, you can see, are still kind of dark. And so what we want to do is choose this lighten shadows setting. So we're going to move that to the right a bit. And you can see that it's really bringing out more detail in the rest of the picture that was kind of dark before. So now we've got a picture that shows a lot more detail. This is already a huge improvement. But the other thing you may want to adjust is the color balance, because when you're underwater, often your camera doesn't quite capture the colors the way they should be. So let's go over here to the temperature dial under color. And what we want to do is we want to slide that to the right to get a more warm color. And you'll see here that we're getting less of the blue, we're getting more of the reds and the oranges, and it's looking a lot better, a lot more like what it looked when we were down there. So that's looking a lot better. Now another thing you may want to look at is the saturation slider right here. We can move that to the right, and that will give just brighter colors. Often that's really helpful because when you're underwater, your camera doesn't capture all the colors very well. And a final setting that you may want to play with is the sharpen on the bottom here. And just go ahead and move that to the right a bit, and you'll see more detail in the coral and in the fish, and just a much better picture overall. So just with some very quick, simple adjustments, you can make a picture that looks a lot better than how you first captured it. And we'll be doing more tutorials like this with other programs, a little bit more advanced stuff soon. So come back and check it out.